Aries, welcome to your December 2024 astrological forecast. We have a lot going on this month. Your ruling planet Mars will be going retrograde on December 6th. We will get to that in a moment. That is quite possibly the most influential and impactful transit that's happening for you. Overall, you're going to be noticing a shift and a change in your social groups, your popularity, networking, relationships. These areas will be highlighted for you. Let's go step by step, one by one, what you can expect for the month. On December 5th, we will have Mercury Cazimi. I talked about this in my TikTok video, but I'll go into it a little bit more here. It's going to be happening in your ninth house. Your ninth house has to do with your belief systems, the way that you view the world, the way that you relate to God. And Mercury is going to be going Cazimi. This essentially means that you will receive a flash of insight, a flash of intuition, a deeper knowing about the intricacies of the way the world works. Any type of insight, intuition that you get on December 5th about your connection to the divine, about connection to the world as a whole. It could even be like intuition on some travel plans that you have to do, because ninth house also has to do with travel. It has to do with things like higher education as well, philosophy, things like that. So it's a great time to really dive deep and really receive the messages from the universe of what this all really means and write them down. It's probably not going to make a lot of sense to you. If you have some dreams that come up as well that give you a little bit more insight, write them all down. It may not make a lot of sense right now, but once Mercury retrograde is over, then you'll be able to make sense of things a little bit more. And you'll be able to implement whatever types of knowledge, whatever types of awareness that comes to you at this time. And you'll be able to implement it once Mercury does go direct on December 15th. On December 6th, Mars is going retrograde in Leo, which is your fifth house. Your fifth house has to do with your creativity. It also has to do with your sexuality. It has to do with dating, like short-term dating. So it's not any like long-term relationship potentials, but it is more so about the shorter-term things. Mars going retrograde, Mars being your ruling planet, this is a big deal. Because Mars is essentially your vitality. It is what helps you be you. Mars is about the go-getter, constantly pushing forward, constantly doing, constantly going. This is your energy, Aries, and it's moving backwards in the sky. It's not at its fullest potential, and that's okay. That's okay, because sometimes we need to move back a couple steps. We need to sit down, regroup, analyze what the heck we got going on, just so that we can move forward again. So that's kind of what you're going through right now, Aries. And I know it sucks because Aries just loves to push forward and keep going and let's go, go, go. Like I have all these plans, I have all these visions, all these ideas. There are certain programs that you have in place right now, Aries, that aren't serving you and aren't meant to go along with you in this next stage of your life. So that's why Mars is like, all right, I know we don't like to do this. I know we don't like to take these steps back, but we got to do it. We got to regroup. We got to fix these programs. There's certain things that we got in place about relationships, about our creativity, our hobbies, the things that we like to do for fun. These are all getting restructured, reorganized. So it may feel for a little bit like it's kind of hard to have fun. It's kind of like your usual like gusto for life is kind of zapped out of you a little bit. But it's okay. It's just for 3 months. I know 3 months seems like a long time, but it's just a regrouping period. Nice little introspective period, okay? Everyone's got to go through it. Don't fight the energy. I've noticed every time I see the transits and I see this transit happening and I don't want to do it and I try to move against it, guess what? It still takes you down. It's like going against the current. The current is still going to take you, but now you're even more tired. You're even more angry, you're more frustrated because you try to fight it. Don't fight the energy. Sit your ass down. Introspect, okay? Next, on the 7th, we have Venus entering Aquarius. This is happening in your 11th house. 11th house has to do with social groups, networks, putting yourself out there, allowing yourself to be seen, allowing yourself to find the groups of people that really resonate with you, your soul tribe, if you will. Venus is going to be moving into this area of your chart. Therefore, it's going to be great for you to meet new people, put yourself out there, talk to people, network, try to talk to people about the business, whatever it is that you're doing, and allowing yourself to align with people who align with you in those ways. This is going to be a great month to do that. On the 15th, we have the full moon in Gemini in your 3rd house, and we have Mercury going direct in your 9th house. This is going to be great in terms of communication. Once again, really diving deep into the meaning of life and being able to communicate that to other people. You can finally possibly start to express the intuition and the insight that you got on December 5th. You're going to start putting the pieces together with this full moon, and you're going to be able to articulate it better in a way that other people can understand. We're going to have a square going on with Neptune there, which can kind of make it a little bit difficult. Like, some people may misconstrue your words. They may misconstrue what it is that you're trying to say. So just make sure that you're really like refining it, writing it down. Don't just go off and say things too rash, too abruptly. I know it's difficult as an Aries, all right? But just try to make sure you write things down ahead of time. You try to really sit with them, think about them, be like, okay, I think this makes sense. I think this is how I want to express myself. But no, sometimes even when you try your best to express yourself a certain way, people aren't going to take it the right way. So it's okay. On the 15th, Mercury goes direct. We don't have to deal with Mercury retrograde anymore. People coming back from the past, all that stuff. Oh, one thing I didn't mention, with Mars going retrograde, this is definitely partners, relationships, people from the past coming back. I would not advise to move forward with anything that's happened from the past. Of course, it's up to you to use your discernment, but just note that discernment right now is a little bit hazy. Your ruling planet is moving backwards. It's going backwards. If people do come back from the past, it's to show you and to really make sure that you're done with those cycles, right? It's like, we're going to bring this cycle back for you to see if you really done with this, or are you going to move on to a new path? If you're tempted with this past situation, are you going to fall for it again, or are you going to move on? Keep that in mind, Aries. On the 19th, we have Venus trine Jupiter. This is the best day of the month, okay? Write it down in your calendars. Venus and Jupiter, two beautiful planets, the benefics of the zodiac, and they are in a perfect trine. Trine is the most harmonious aspect we can have. So we have love, beauty, relationships, money, abundance, wealth, all of these happy-go-lucky good feelings happening on the 19th. This is happening on your 11th house and your 3rd house. This is all about communication. This is all about your social circles, your friend groups, all right? So if you want to go out, have fun with your friends, if you want to, meet new people, go to a party, this is chef's kiss. Great day. Great day for you to do this, to communicate and to express yourself and to get along with others, all right? On the 21st, we have Sun moving into Capricorn in your 10th house. This is bringing up a focus in your career sector for the next month. So you will be, focusing on your career, making sure you're putting yourself out there, focusing on trying to figure out what it is that your purpose is and what it is that you came here to do, and working towards that diligently. On the 24th, we have Jupiter square Saturn. This is more of a collective energy, but it's affecting you in your 3rd and 12th house. So this is a little bit rough, because Saturn in the 12th house can sometimes bring a little bit, mental, psychological depression type of deal. And then Jupiter in the 3rd house is about your communication and your self-expression. Your communication and your self-expression, you're trying to communicate yourself in a certain way, but it's like there's something up here that's preventing you from doing that. And there's a little bit of a dissonance there. There's a little bit of a back and forth, a little bit of a tug, being like, I want to express myself in this new way, but Saturn is coming in like, I don't know, it's kind of scary, it's kind of weird, that's kind of like, I don't know, So be careful with that coming up. This is, once again, a longer energy, so this isn't just like a day that it's happening. We're going to feel it building up to the 24th, but after the 24th, it's going to start diminishing, and it's going to slow down, but it's still going to be there. It's like a background noise. On the 30th, we have new moon in Capricorn, once again highlighting new beginnings in your purpose, your sense of direction, in your career, what you're meant to do in this world. You're going to have a new insight. You're going to be able to put down the foundation of creating a new career for yourself if you'd like to, or jumping into a new avenue, or having new ideas of what to do currently in your current career if that's what you want to do. So yeah, Aries, that's your month of December. I hope you liked it. Like, comment, subscribe, all those things. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time.